Hey everyone, it's Leland, and I am going to do something a little bit different today. Um, this is this small little app that I made, and I can't really deploy this very easily, so I made this video to kind of show you what it could do and what the implications might be. So I'm a very disorganized person by nature, and I decided to make a weekly tasks uh, scheduler where I can write in what my weekly tasks are for the day, or for the week, and have them, be organized in a way that I can see them. So like I can go into here and I can write what my weekly tasks are for any particular day, right? And then in my main, it pulls what it is for that day. And it does that through a query that actually matches the day of the week um, with the task. So if you look up, you see L2 is Wednesday, and this changes based on whatever the current day of the week is, right? So whatever the current day of the week is, that's the day that it matches to, and it pulls that particular task list, right? And my conditional formatting's a little bit broken right here. This right here should be green, but the way that it should work is that as you pass the time, it highlights it in red and crosses it out. And in the 2-hour window, which would right now be 5:30 to 7:30, it highlights those values in green so that you can see what the most important tasks within that 2-hour window is, right? And then I have some other metrics. I actually have to fix some of these formulas and stuff that pull like the number of algorithms that I've done for the day, or how many weekdays are remaining between two date periods, or how many jobs that I've applied for, in the current day, right? And the real magic actually happened on the calendar itself. So as you see right now, my calendar is completely blank, right? Um, Except for this one meeting that I had with Trent. So when I actually run my script to sync to the calendar, what happens is that it actually goes into my calendar and populates my events. So you can see here are the events for the day, all listed in here. Now, I won't show you this because I'm not going to go into my email, but you can actually set an email. That's what my F2 is set to, and whatever you set, you can set that whole list, and you could email that schedule out to whomever you want. Conversely, I can also delete shifts from my calendar, right? And so if I made a mistake or I want to erase them for whatever reason, it goes into that particular day and it deletes all the shifts. But it doesn't touch any events that are made from other apps. And what's really cool about Google is that you can actually very seamlessly pull multiple apps into your Google Sheet and use AppScript to actually write the data into the calendar or your email, whatever you need to use, to get to from A to B, right? So like here, I use my mail app, um, and these things are really cool. It does take some experience in how to write code. The signups are actually a matrix. They're an array within an array. So you have to know how to manipulate that data in order to get what you want. But pretty straightforward, really cool, and I definitely really enjoyed this. I'm strangely passionate about data, and I thought that this was a cool thing. If you're a business, you could very easily use this to create a weekly schedule for all of your employees. Maybe it's time. Maybe you also include the names of your employees in there. You have an email list. You know, there's a lot of ways that you could scale this app to make it much more versatile in a commercial environment. But for me and what I need done, it does exactly what I need. Thank you so much for watching. And if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me on LinkedIn.